Welcome to the Skynet. Eid Mubarak, everyone. Today we are going to talk a little bit about what Eid al-Adha is. In the Quran, Prophet Ibrahim has a dream in which Allah commanded him to sacrifice his son Ismail as a sign of obedience to Allah. In the writings, Shaitan attempts to confuse Ibrahim and tempt him to not to go through with that act, but Ibrahim drives him away. However, as Ibrahim is about to kill Ismail, Allah stops him, sending the angel Jibril with a ram to sacrifice instead. The commemoration of the Eid al-Adha, which is Arabic for sacrifice, takes place in the final days of Hajj, the fifth pillar of Islam. Eid al-Adha, also Feast of Sacrifice, is a major holiday celebrated by Muslims worldwide for 3 to 4 days. As a Muslim, we attend the special prayers held in major mosques and Islamic centers throughout the world. This is the occasion where we usually wear new clothes and exchange gifts. We visit family and friends, a day of happiness and joy. After the Eid prayer follows the ritual sacrifice of the cattle. May be performed affluent Islamists who can afford in sacrifice halal cattle, usually camel, goat, sheep, or ram, as a symbol of Prophet Ibrahim's willingness to sacrifice his only son. Roughly 75 million animals costing an estimated total $10 billion spent each year. The meat from the sacrificed animal is generally divided into 3 parts. The family performing the udiyah retains a third, while the remainder is equally divided between the friends and relatives and the poor. Please help those who need help. Treat everyone equally and enjoy your Eid. Because you make it this year, you'll never know whether you'll make it next year. So it's always a day of giving, a day of joy, and a day of celebration. Because of Prophet Ibrahim was allowed to sacrifice a ram instead of his son, Eid al-Adha is traditionally celebrated on its first day. By those means to do so with the symbol of sacrifice of the lamb, goat, cow, and camel, as I mentioned before. Muslim worshippers typically perform a communal prayer or salat. There's also a confusion between the two Eids, Eid al-Adha and Eid al-Fitr. In Arabic, Eid means festival or feast, and there are 2 major Eids celebrated by Muslims. Eid al-Adha, that's what we are celebrating today, which is the sacrifice, and Eid al-Fitr is the opening of the fasting.